Kill switch, waste, guitar tabs, guitar lesson. Alright, so this will be in a standard tuning here. We'll have E, A, D, G, B, E, no sweat there, and split up into more of an acoustic vibe and electric vibe. We'll start with like the more acoustic stuff here, the intro main progression here, just 3 chords, nice and simple. So really just going to be worrying about like power chords, like 5 chords here, and it'll start with a G power chord. So you got the 3 here on the E, 5 on the A and D, and with this just kind of a real basic kind of shuffle strum. Start off, just do a couple strums of this, then we do a little kind of transitionary thing where we'll hit this again, maybe come off to a quick little open low E. Alright, and then we just kind of land on the big open E power chord here, open E with the 2 on the A and D there. And same type of strum with that one. Alright, and then we'll hit like maybe a little quick open E again there, and then end up at this B power chord at 2A, 4 on the D and G. Alright, and with this one, we kind of hang on this one about twice as long. So we'll give it a couple strums, maybe a couple closer, and then like 4 just alternating a little closer. So like something like that. Okay, doesn't have to be super locked in exact, just kind of this loose shuffling strum. Okay, something in that ballpark right there. And for the majority of the song, that's kind of like the main deal. The only thing that really changes with like the acoustic chords is at the very end. We just kind of switch to more of like a single strum vibe. So, same chords, but we'll just do like a single strum of the G power chord, then a single strum of the open E power chord, and then do the single strum of the B power chord. For the electric stuff that comes in, we'll start with this intro riff here, and it's basically just picking through parts of like the main chords here, like the G power chord that we were using. Like it'll pick through like the 5th and like the octave there, like the 5 on the A, 5 on the D, and then just faintly we'll hear like this palm muted just strumming like right on beat of like the root note here, the 3 on the E with like say that 5, the 5th and 5th fret here on the A, and it's just kind of like a more of a palm muted strumming of that after we hit those 2 initial notes. Okay, just a little something like that, and we just take that same dynamic and shift it down to our E power chord now. So we'll hit the 2A, 2D, and then come up and hit the palm muted open low E with that 2A palm muted. So just like, and then from there we just kind of land on our B power chord. So with this we just pick like the root note and the 5th here. So the 2A and the 4 on the D there, and just palm mute that out too. Cycle through that. And once we get like the full dynamic, like everything comes in, we'll get an additional guitar that does kind of a mimicking of what like the vocal is doing right there. It's just these lead notes here where up on the high E we'll just do 7. Alright, we'll hold that for a few counts, and then come up to 7B, then 8B, back to the 7B.